This is an instructional video on how to complete the repair of an inspection pan for TD Bank. This is the inspection pan. The reason I say complete is because another employee has already cleaned and prepared the inspection pan and installed the components that we designed, namely this magnet encapsulation bracket. They don't come with this. The magnets are loose. We put this on to keep the magnet in place. This tension bar to keep this unit from spreading and this magnet assembly from dropping in too far. We install these stainless steel brackets on the top section and refinish it in the time saver next door. All that is done before it gets to this stage. This is the final inspection. Number one, I see this spring is out too far. We're going to take this to the spot welder and put a spot weld up higher on the spring to bring that back down to this location. Follow me. Double check the settings. We want it on setting 3 or 4, and 8 milliseconds is fine. What we want to do is weld it up high so that spring steel gets pulled back down into place.
Now, is it safe for everyone to be doing that without gloves?
When you're only doing a small weld like that, it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend it for a novice or one of my employees. I'm setting a bad example. Here we see, if you look down this metal thickness, it's slightly varying in shape. What we want to do is straighten that out. I have a vise here. We can use the hammer. We want that straight so it sits flush into the center. Just doing it by eye is usually good enough. That looks nice. Finally, this, to be re-welded, had to get the black plastic removed. So we have this, comes 2 inches wide. I cut this in a couple sections and install this over the sections that were removed to complete this repair and cover the weld marks. The final test is we'll look at this unit, make sure everything is square. We have a couple bent sections down here we can tap into place. But the problem that commonly happens is the reason for this bar being in. The magnet drops through. There's a metal thickness gap between this edge and this edge. That's so this unit goes in and rests on this face. Most of the time it's been spread. So what I do is use a hammer to tap it or pliers if necessary to bend this edge back to shape until when you put this in place, there's no play. You shouldn't be able to rattle that back and forth. That means that the dimension is correct and this locks into place and rests on that edge. There are 2 indentations down in the unit that lock into this location. They're way down here. If you want to make that more pronounced, you simply tap on each side with a hammer and this will snap into place more thoroughly. Watch. Perfect. This unit, amazing. One final visual inspection. Clean it. This has already been used with an Armor All to make that nice and black. We can check that.
What was that?
This goes back down into this box, which is specially made. This piece goes on top, and the box gets taped up and packaged for shipment. Cut.